Okay. Mr. Kenneth Okokwo, see, unlike Vimba, me, I will help you lose decorum quickly with my question. You will lose total decorum when I bring this question to you. So, you know, I have wawulens.
Proceed.
Let me proceed. Have you heard of a name of somebody called Mr. Jared Tenebe? Mr. Jared Tenebe is the chairman of APC in Edo State. There's a video making the rounds. In fact, he said the governor, Okpebholo, was right to have threatened, to have threatened Mr. Peter Obi because of a deep-rooted hatred towards him. Those are the words of Mr. Jared Tenebe. In fact, the words of Mr. Jared Tenebe, and there's a video already circulating, were even stronger than the words of the governor. What would you say to all of this?
Sorry, I don't give credence to people like that because they're just seeking relevance. He's as inconsequential as his face looks. Please, next question. Because what am I going to talk about APC with their failed state and with their unintelligent, low IQ people? He's just seeking for relevance. Please, next question.
Okay, Kenneth Okokwo. Well, I mean, you started with 3 levels of analysis. I disagree with your ethnicization of Okpebholo's statement. I don't think you can just jump from Peter Obi and say this is an attack on Igbos. It's a very facile, convenient, unhelpful way of analyzing Nigerian issues, in my view, that is. But however, you will know that Section 37 and
yes,
Section 41...
I respect your view, but I just want you to know that this governor wouldn't have tried this with a leader from Hausa land or a leader from Yoruba land. And I mean it.
Okay, that's speculative. It's speculative, purely. Because, don't let's drag ethnicity or
that's my opinion,
or religion
I'm entitled to it.
Into anything, or into everything. Okay. Now, I was referring to Section 37 and Section 41 of the Criminal Code, which talks about threats, particularly in this particular instance, spoken threats. And the fact that it relates to life. So when you say you cannot guarantee the security of somebody's life if it comes to a part of the country, you are challenging the person's dignity and right to life, which is constitutionally guaranteed. But what remedy do you think that Mr. Peter Obi can seek? Okpebholo has immunity until he is no longer governor. What should Mr. Peter Obi do, for example? Should he report to the Inspector General of Police? Should he dare Okpebholo and go to that same Edo State again to show courage? What will you recommend to him?
I must have to tell you that part of the reason I got very upset, like Vimbai pointed out, is because I understood that this man has immunity and there is a limitation to what you can do. So the only choice I have is to state my mind the way that it pained my heart, because there is really little anybody can do to a man that is enjoying immunity. Police can only investigate, but they cannot prosecute him. And I am telling you, if he stays there for 4 years, before that time, tempers would have cooled, and there is nothing practically you can do about it. I am aware of what you submitted, Abati, and you are absolutely correct. It's a criminal offense, no doubt, to threaten the life of any citizen. But unfortunately, he's enjoying immunity, and there is little we can do about it, except to pour our venom the way that we have seen it. It's quite unfortunate, but there is nothing anybody can do about it.
Okay, this is the second time we're seeing this happening to Peter Obi. The first time was concerning Benue State.
Now, circumstances of 2023 is different from circumstances of 2027. In 2023, you didn't have an incumbent. In 2023, the power was in the north. It has not changed to the south. In 2023, we had a very viable platform. We had our Labour Party that we could relate with. Now, going to 2027, there is an incumbent. This incumbent has publicly elicited that he knows how to take power by force, grab it, snatch it, and run away with it. This incumbent now has the army, the police, the navy by his side. This incumbent is from the south. Let me tell you, it has not happened in Nigeria. I don't see it happening in 2027. That you will use a fresh candidate from the same section of the Nigeria to win an incumbent candidate. And this is my reason. When people say 12 million votes for Buhari, that is 12 million votes he garners only when he is dealing with a southern candidate. When Buhari contested with Umaru Yar'Adua, he got only 7 million votes in 2007. So when you are talking about using a fresh candidate for any section, you cannot use the same candidate from that section to defeat an incumbent. And the reason is that nobody will be willing to fight for any vote if the candidate rigs the election. And so I am talking from the platform that I do not believe that we are going to have free, fair, credible election in 2027. I don't believe it, because the electoral reforms have not been done. So you have only manually generated, collated results where all the fraud takes place. Why would you want to take somebody from the southeast who does not have an army, who does not have the navy, who does not have the air force, to go and confront somebody from the southwest? And you think the north will now back you a fresh candidate that they do not even believe that may keep to the terms of the agreement? Like I said, I will not swear for any politician because I don't want to die before my time. So you have to be pragmatic. I am a politician existing in pragmatism. Activists exist in idealism. And so being realistic, the only choice you have to make even an impact, which every Nigerian would even have to support before it can make an impact, is if you want to challenge an incumbent, you take somebody from the other section, and whatever votes you give to him will push the person through. That was what Tinubu did. In 2015, he went and brought Muhammadu Buhari, knowing that Muhammadu Buhari against a southern candidate will have 12 million votes already. So he just needed little votes from the south to push him in. He knew that he did not have the army, the navy, and he cannot compete against Goodluck Jonathan coming from the same zone. So that is why I'm saying, checking all this background, you need to use a northerner if you are talking about disruptive change. Otherwise, the 8 years is 8 years for Tinubu to continue. If Tinubu had done well, in all honesty, I will go home and sleep. But you cannot choose a Muslim ticket. The economy running riot, insecurity going everywhere. And we want to give you 8 years. So the only way to make a disruptive change is to bring a northerner and disrupt his regime. And the ADC has agreed. It has to be 4 years. And the ADC position is clear, that you would have a free and fair primary election where everybody is free to contest. It is not ADC saying they prefer northern candidate. No. It is my own preference and strategy, because that's the only way to win Tinubu in the election.
Okay, guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. You're welcome to this Facebook page and YouTube channel. Guys, I don't have much to say, but I decided to bring this video for you guys to hear what just happened on this video. My first part on this video is about the Edo State governor. Like, bro, you know, I did a video concerning that man that talked about Peter Obi. You know, see, the threat on Peter Obi is massive. The threat on Peter Obi's life is massive. These people, man, Peter Obi, see, the police, the soldier, the judge, all of them, they are working for APC. So, say Peter Obi should go to the police station and report this case, file petition on Edo State governor. See, they are going to do the case like this and like that, and the case will just die off. They won't do that man anything, because right now as we speak, the man is enjoying his power. Yeah, Edo State governor is enjoying his power because Bola Ahmed Tinubu is backing him. So that is why you see these people, they have the guts to threaten anybody. Yeah, they have the guts to threaten anybody. What Kenneth Okokwo is saying concerning the election 2027, like, you know, Peter Obi cannot unseat Bola Ahmed Tinubu 2027, it's only the northern. See, we are not going to, you know, believe that it's only the northern that can do that. See, we are Nigerians. In as much Bola Ahmed Tinubu came from South doesn't mean Southern cannot see Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Anyways, let that time come first, so we know how we're going to cross it. But as for Edo State, you see that man that spoke about Peter Obi, my brother, and so I'll do now. What I could do now be that. Can wait till I could do now be that. You see what Kenneth Okokwo said? They are so dull. They are dull in their thinking, they are dull in everything that they do. The governor is dull. The people that is working with the governor, they are all dull. And the people that is supporting the governor, they are all dullistic. They are dull. Hey guys, I'll end this video. Please share this video. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe. As you do so, God bless. Peter Obi, we there with you, no level. We support you 24/7. We support you well. I come in peace. Share the video. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe. See you guys in my next video. Stay safe, guys. Bye bye.